Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome to another installment of Rumor Has It with Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. This is your girl, Francoise, from Francoise Vlogs. So let's just jump right into this, okay? So last night I was live with Tasha Marie and Sofa Time Talks with Quelz. Guys, we had so much fun last night. Last night, Tasha pulled some of the best questions on the Ask Herbie website. Um, for me and Kells, we are not privy to the questions beforehand, and we jumped right in. It was so much fun, and we got through a really good amount of questions, and the audience participation was off the chain. Everybody had a great time. If you are not watching on Saturday night, myself and Tasha Marie with special guests. This week and last week, we had Sofa Time Talk with Kells, and she is awesome. If you have not yet subscribed to her channel, please check it out. She's got a great channel. She's just started a podcast, and you're going to want to not miss what she is putting out. And of course, my girl Tasha Marie, if you have not subscribed to her channel, go ahead and check it out. Her channel is linked with mine. So go to my channel recommendations and you can access her channel over in my featured channels. Last week we did have Nisi World join us. She was awesome. Nisi has just relaunched back and has been spending some time back in Nisi's world because, for a while it's been Nisi Unapologetic. And, she has been going live on that channel. There was a little bit of drama a couple of months ago where she was kind of in YouTube jail. And I'll let you go over there, watch those videos, and you can understand why. But she wasn't able to post live for a little while. So now she's got full functionality back to her channel. So Nisi World is up. Nisi World is active. This week she has been on the road with her husband. They have been traveling in that big tractor trailer. So if you enjoy hearing from Nisi and hearing from her husband, Chiron, go ahead and check Nisi out. She is back and, she's bringing all of her fun style and, just go check her out and just make sure you let her know that Francoise and Francoise sent you over from Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. Last, I found a couple of new channels that I kind of wanted to mention that I'm kind of enjoying because it's kind of fun finding some new channels and you have no earthly idea what's going on and you're just kind of trying to figure it out. But before I talk about that, I do want to talk about someone who I believe is in Atlanta. Her name is Star. She's really awesome. She has a channel called Mind Goals. I love her too because every single time I would go to her channel, I wasn't even sure, is this the same channel? Because she always is bringing a different look. This week, she did some videos on her battle or her walk with alopecia. I'm not really sure what the right terminology is to use, but she is dealing with alopecia. And she recently did a big chop, and you will see that on her channel. So if that's something that interests you, kind of hair journeys and people struggling with alopecia or people dealing with alopecia, I mean, it's very real. And a lot of us who wear, bonus hair or wigs and things like that. And then sometimes I do believe alopecia is just hereditary. So I don't know the science on it, so I'm not going to speak on it too much. But if you want to hear about someone's journey who has a great personality, a fun family, she also has a couples channel, go ahead and check out Mind Goals. I think she's pretty cool. And I like her style. She seems to be a very sweet person. But I'm just, I'm just getting to know her and her channel. So she's very cool. Anyway, the last couple channels I want to talk about, I just discovered Damian Cryer, I guess about a week or two ago. I found him through another channel called Loved by Erica. Also, I guess I'm finding out that maybe he was involved with another woman at some point called Lady J. They broke up. I believe his son and his girlfriend or fiance have a channel. He's a grandpa. He's a young grandpa, probably in his 40s or something. I think he just moved from Indiana to Houston, just purchased a home. I guess what also caught my eye is that Mustang. My husband is a Mustang guy. So when I saw his channel, I thought I was actually finding a channel maybe like my husband would want to watch because I thought he was a car guy. I don't know if he's a car guy or not. I haven't gotten to see that many videos yet. But I believe his channel is more of like a family cooking, mukbangs, things like that. That's probably a little bit more up my alley. So I started watching and just noticed that he started doing some collabs with Loved by Erica. And I had also found her channel. There's another channel that I also found, and I did not write the name down. And maybe it's Brilliant Bree. I may have that name completely wrong, so don't kill me, guys, in the comments if you are familiar with this channel. But she seems like another sweet person. She does reactions and reviews. So I'm getting into her channel too because she reacts to channels that I'd never really heard of before. And in finding Damian Cryer's channel and Loved by Erica, I found Brilliant Gang, I think is what they call themselves. So like her community. So anyway, I just wanted to bubble up all of these channels, let you know what I'm watching, what I'm enjoying. But let's go ahead really quick and get into these three moms because I know that's what y'all are all here for. So, okay, this week started off basically from last week with lots of drama. Last week, of course, you guys know, last weekend, it was some drama. And every 10 minutes, somebody was going live. People were beefing. It was just like a bunch of nonsense. So this week, we start off the week with Olivia talking about the police had just come to her home because someone reported that her and her husband were using pot. So I don't know. I just found it really hard to believe that the police responded to a YouTube call regarding someone smoking pot. Now, I think it would be a big difference if there was a call to YouTube that somebody was threatening to kill themselves, or there is someone who's on live who just went into labor and bumped their head and seems to be unconscious, or there's some kind of violent act happening right now as we speak on live stream, something like that. But someone from somewhere called, I'm assuming Tampa, Florida, with a report that there's a married couple using marijuana in front of their kids. Like, okay, not that that's not serious and not that that's not inappropriate. I just don't know that that's something that the police would be deployed out to under a normal set of circumstances. It just seems really weird. It just seems really strange. It also just doesn't seem real. So when I have a hard time believing something, it's not really something that I'm going to like run to my voice recorder to bring to you guys, because I don't know. I know Olivia, since she's gotten married, she has really talked about changing her life. She has leveled up. She is settling into her marriage and marriage in her mind, and kind of doing things differently, which I completely have a lot of respect for. And that's what you need to do if you want to have a successful marriage. So I get it. She also has a channel to run, and she also needs to generate revenue with that channel and add a little spice to it. Now, that being said, the drama always brings the numbers to these three moms' channels. And, guys, you can't always believe everything that you hear and see on television and in real life, period. I don't know if this is true or not. If you're smoking pot and it's illegal in the state that you live in, then you probably shouldn't be doing it anyway. So yeah, maybe the police did come, and if you guys are smoking, then you guys are on notice now to stop. If you're not smoking and someone called, stop putting so much of your life out there that people are going to comment and people are going to do things like call CPS. So, does anyone else have any questions while we have Olivia?
Well, Olivia, I mean, girl, I wish you all the luck in the world, baby. And as far as what's going on, all
I ask people, I'm sorry.
Tasha. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
I understand where everyone's coming from, but you guys got to do your reaction videos. But if you could not talk about super fucking personal shit, like family shit, that would be great. Just don't. Like, there's common decency in all of us, and just have a heart and just don't do that shit. Because like you said, it doesn't belong on YouTube, and other people don't need to be talking about it, because nobody knows but the people involved. So
I'm gonna keep it 100 though, baby. I don't know nothing personal to say.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay. Oh. And I know, Francois, Olivia, you can't control the world. You can only control you. So what you don't want spoke of, don't put it out there. Period.
So, guys, as you heard, this was from about late August, early September. So Olivia obviously had moved to Tampa from Dallas, Texas, and we were kind of in the thick of all of the back and forth. And I'm not even going to rehash it with who or what. If you watch Olivia's channel, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. But we were talking on several different topics, but that last piece was really referring to reaction videos. And, at the end of the day, guys, and I'm talking specifically to the three moms, if you don't want anyone reacting on the BS, just maybe be careful what BS you put out, because your fans are not dumb. Your reactors are not stupid. And, we know how the world works. And I just find it really hard to believe that you can call 911 in a specific city, which I'm sure you can, and put out a call where the police are going to show up. So, I mean, maybe that did happen, but that's just weird. And then all of a sudden they're doing like a welfare check on your children, which is what she mentioned. So if you haven't seen the video, go check it out. But people are only going to speak on what you put out. Oftentimes we are putting those stories out here, but we're not putting the stories out that don't exist. We're not making stuff up. But if you guys are making stuff up, guys, understand we're just going by what's in the video. So when we call you out on it, when you say, well, gosh, I've never even had the police come over here, or whatever the case might be in the future, just remember to keep up with these stories that you guys are telling. whether they're true or not, just keep up with these stories. So guys, that whole police story, I'm sorry, Olivia, if you're watching it, I just didn't believe it. But hey, if the police came to your house, look, you guys smoked pot in your car one night, and people know you guys smoke. So people are calling to, drop dimes on you about what they think you guys might be doing. And you're here on social media and you have a big platform. Everybody doesn't love you. And that goes for including, reactors and other channels. So guys, just remember what you're putting out. Everyone is not a cheerleader for your channel, and it can come back to haunt you. But when you're putting out additional information that may or may not be true or may not seem plausible, just understand people are out here checking, rechecking, vetting, all kinds of stuff. And, I don't know. I just felt like this wasn't really worth putting out. If the police reached out, you guys know that you're not guilty of doing anything inappropriate in front of your kids. I wouldn't even worry about it. It just wasn't really worth mentioning. So next topic, again, kind of in the same theme. Chrissy got a lot of flack this week. I think she got a lot of praise. She got a lot of flack. She checked into the Palms Hotel by herself and appeared to go for kind of like a self-care night at the Palms, which is a beautiful hotel. She got herself a beautiful room. She titled it that she was going for a romantic weekend, romantic weekend getaway. She was going for a night, so it was not a weekend, but I guess it was over a weekend. So we're not going to, split hairs here over what a weekend is versus a weekend night. But she went to the Palms. She appeared to have an amazing time using all of the amenities there on the property, going to the casino, using the nice big bubble bath, taking in the beautiful view, soaking in the early morning sunrise, and really just enjoying having some mom time to herself. So in the video, she says she's waiting for a friend who will be showing up later. She also tells us that she's just having a good time right now. She's going to have some drinks. She bought a bottle of Patron, and they are going to chill, even if it's just for one night. So she goes in the room, she gives us a full tour, she's so excited, and then things kind of cut out, cut to the morning. She said they had a fun night. Before her friend came, she went to the casino, she went to get something to eat, she came back up to the room. She said her and her friend did Patron shots. They had a nice time. Her friend had to leave. And she was just kind of basking in the afterglow of a nice evening with a friend. So it looked like she may have had a nice evening again with a friend. She did some self-care. She had a bubble bath and filmed her in the bubble bath and played some fun music. And, in that moment, I was really happy for Chrissy. I felt like, okay, these are the type of videos that we want to see. But, I couldn't help but think like we didn't need to see the whole kind of setup of you having a romantic evening or a hookup with a guy friend. I mean, you could have left that whole part out because, Chrissy, one thing I can say about you is you don't miss an opportunity to let us know how successful your channel is and how jealous everyone is of your channel. And that may or may not be true. I certainly am not jealous of your channel in the least. However, I would have liked to have seen you check in just as much of a boss bitch as you say you are on your channel and see you showing up looking really cute in a cute outfit, checking in, looking like you say you feel. And I mean, and I know you've got a lot going on at your house, but it just would have been nice to see you checking in, looking cute in some heels and some cute jeans and looking very Vegas cute. You know, leggings, sweats, a t-shirt, whatever. I mean, it was fine. There was nothing wrong with it, but based on what you were kind of showing us, it would have been probably a little bit nicer to see you check in looking, kind of elevating your outfit a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. And I'm not picking on you and I'm certainly not bashing you. But, the one thing that I notice is that everything is just tied to a man, and, as being a boss, as you say you are, everything just always circles back to your, hookup, whatever. So anyway, Chrissy had a nice evening and then we see her go home. I don't think there was anything else there. I think fast forward, I did see kind of like a live, and I'm not sure if that live took place the afternoon that she came back. She had on like a red outfit and she had a hoodie on the whole time in the kitchen. And I'm thinking that was probably the same day. I'm not sure, because why would you have a hoodie on in the house all that time? And I know that her hair got wet and her hair was kind of out of place. It wasn't as like in place as it typically is. So I don't know, but she had a epic live on her Cooking with Chrissy channel, and it was cute. You got to see the kids, you got to hear the kids. I mean, kids are being kids. It was a nice dinner prep, basically, and you got to see the lively kind of part of the house, and that was very cool. She has a very lovely family, and she's blessed. At the end of the day, I mean, let's face it, all of us are very blessed to have happy, healthy homes. And, at the end of the day, I'm going to say I'm very happy that she got to go out and have a nice time and enjoy an evening of, with another adult. So we'll just leave it at that. Last, but certainly not least, is Jasmine. Now, Jasmine moved into her apartment and seems to be enjoying it. There's always a never-ending list of things that have happened to Jasmine. So let's just go over the things that happened to Jasmine this week. So along with not having enough help, along with spending a lot of money for this apartment, over $4,000 between herself, her mother, and her grandmother, she wanted to, she made it available because so many people have asked for her gift registry. And of course, PayPal is in the description box, that she spent a lot of money. And guys, if you do want to help out, please feel free to do so because she needs the help. Also, of course, the movers broke her TV and stole something. What else? Also, guys, I didn't get the upgraded appliances and all of those things because, everybody's got to start somewhere. And, I know some of you guys are going to say something about it. I honestly would never have even noticed had you not mentioned it. I didn't, my thing about an apartment is it's not your home. I mean, you may live in it and make it your home, but it's not your home. So if it has white appliances or older appliances, I don't think anybody should really care, just to be quite honest. And maybe some people do, but, most of us don't. So, Jasmine, again, if you don't want something talked about, you probably shouldn't bring it up, because when you highlight it, it can become a story. So, one thing I would love for Jasmine to do is to change the victim dialogue. I think Jasmine always seems to be having something happen to her. So, everyone's doing something to her. She always needs something done for her. You don't always see Jasmine taking control of Jasmine and Jasmine taking control of her life. It's all kind of very reactionary. Like, I'm doing this because you guys said that, or I'm doing this because this happened. I'm doing that because someone came out of the woodwork. Which leads me to my last thing. You know, Jasmine, I just don't have a lot to say about what happened on your channel this week because honestly, most of it really bored me. I'm just going to be completely honest. So I watched some things and then I kind of checked out. And I'm sitting here right now trying to remember everything that happened. And the one main thing that I remember, guys, and I'm just going to finish with this, Asia put her video out. If you have not seen Asia's channel, it's Asia Washington, I believe. She's put out a couple of videos. She's absolutely, she's very endearing and she's got a lovely disposition about herself. She's a very pretty girl and she has a head full of absolutely fabulous curly big hair, very pretty. Nice healthy hair, and I think she's been doing like some healthy hair type videos. So I think that's probably going to be some of her platform, along with probably setting the record straight, letting everybody know what the deal is. If you don't know who Asia is one of, a handful or so of mothers to the children of Philip. What's his name? Is it Davis? Philip? Yeah, I guess. Philip Davis, right? I couldn't think of the man's name for a minute, but Philip is the father of the children of Jasmine and the children of Asia. Asia had a different name. I believe her married name now is Washington, if I'm not mistaken. So her channel is out there, AZSIA Washington, if you want to check it out. If you have trouble finding it, just hit me up in the comments and I'll pin it down below. But yeah, guys, Three Moms update. Nothing was really going on with the Three Moms this week. They say they don't want anyone talking about them, but guys, you know what? We get it popping for you. In your comments and about the topics that you guys are putting out. And when we're not talking about you, kind of see what's going on. I mean, people have made comments about, and these are your subscribers. These are not reactors. People are making comments about what they are seeing. And, look, there's nothing that I think that you can really do short of people doing negative reporting on you guys, repeatedly, continually in terms of like insult videos and doxing and things like that. But I don't really know any channels that are really doing that. But at the end of the day, YouTube is a forum and we can discuss any topics that we want to, and we can comment and critique through fair use and use audio and video and topics on other YouTubers and anyone else for that matter, using the fair use policy, but not abusing the fair use policy, of course. So anyway, guys, before this video gets way too long, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Let's get the conversation going down in the comments. If you want to send me a message privately, do so using my information down below. There is a You Ask, I Answer. Thanks for listening today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Have an awesome day.